Audio Jungle.
Hello again. Today we continue our class with units 1D and 2A. Today's first topic is about personal possessions, and the grammatical point is this, that, and these, and those. Let's start with singular nouns and plural nouns. We have singular and plural nouns here. Let's check them first. Diaries, wallets, an MP3 player, a mobile, watches, an umbrella, bags, shoes, a camera, coats, a bike, or we can say bicycle, a radio, suitcases, a laptop, dresses, ID cards, and false teeth. As we said, today's topic is singular nouns and plural nouns. How do we turn singular nouns into plural nouns? We have different forms to turn singular nouns into plural forms. Let's start with the first one. For example, a bag, a jacket, a coat. To make plural forms of these nouns, we add s. A bag, two bags. A jacket, jackets. A t-shirt, t-shirts. Suitcase, suitcases. Now let's write them on the board. A bag. This one is singular. To make plural form, we add s. So bags, for example. A jackets, plural forms, jackets. So here we add s to make plural forms. Let's give two more examples. A camera. So plural form becomes cameras. Again, we add s. We add s to the most nouns. Let's write it on the board. We add s to the most nouns. The second rule is es. We have, there we go, let's write it, yes. We have nouns also ending with ch. So we add es, to make plural forms. Now let's give some examples. A watch. A watch, plural form, watches. So we add es. Let's give more examples now. Let's write them. A watch is singular. A watch is singular. To make plural form, we add es. So becomes watches. For example, another example for nouns ending with ch, a beach. You know, you lie on the beach. A beach, plural form, beaches. Here we go. Let's give more examples here. A beach, and the plural form is beaches. As you see, when the noun ends with ch, we add es for plural forms. Another one, this is a fruit that I really hate. I really don't like that fruit. I'm a bit allergic to it. It is a peach. So the plural form becomes peaches. A peach. Plural form, peaches. Let's give the last example for nouns ending with ch. A witch. Plural form becomes witches. A witch, witches. So, nouns ending with ch, we add es to make plural forms. The next rule here is, here we go, let's go down on the book. Nouns ending with y. The next rule is nouns ending, finishing with y, we add ies. But here is the y drops. Let's give some examples. A baby, plural form, babies. A city, plural form, cities. So here, y, the consonant letter y drops and we add ies. Let's write them on the board. A baby, plural form. Here y drops and we add ies. Like we said, city. A city, plural form, cities. There are lots of cities in Turkey. Another one that we can give, country. A country, plural form, countries. Let's write it on the board. A country. Countries. Let's give the last example for nouns ending with y. You write every day in your maybe diary. Right? My cousin keeps a diary. He writes every day in his book. So this is called a diary. The plural form is diaries. A diary. And the plural form here, diaries. So, as you see, nouns ending with y drops and we add I, E and S to make plural forms. The next rule here, let's have a look at it on the board. We have also irregular plural forms. These are, we have irregular forms. Let's write it first on the board. For example, a man. To make plural form a man, we say man. Let's say it again. Let's repeat it. A man, man. A woman, woman. A man, man. A woman, woman. Let's write it on the board. A woman. The plural form is woman. So here is the A becomes E. Here is the A becomes E to make plural forms. We have another one, a child. A child, the plural form becomes children. For example, I am married. Let's say I'm married. I have a child. Maybe I have 2 children. We have the next one here, person. A person. The plural form becomes people. Like, there is a person in the class. There are 2 people in the class. The next word here is tooth, and the plural form teeth. A tooth, and the plural form teeth. For example, a tooth, the plural form teeth. For example, I brush my teeth. Singular form a tooth, the plural form teeth. These are the irregular singular and plural forms. Now let's have a look at them on the board. Let's repeat them. Here we go. Let's zoom in first and write the missing words on here. Singular forms and the plural forms. A bag, so we add S, plural form, bags. A wallet, plural form, wallets. A suitcase, suitcases. So here we add S. As we said before, we add S to the most nouns. The next rule, we said nouns ending with CH, we add ES. A watch, watches. A dress, dresses. An address, addresses. And nouns ending with Y, a diary, diaries. Here is the Y drops and we add IES. Like a country, countries. A city, cities. And we have irregular forms. A man, men. A woman, woman. A child, plural form, children. A person, people. And a tooth, teeth. We have some more irregular forms. Let's give some more examples for irregular forms. For example, a leaf, we see a leaf on the tree, right? The plural form is leaves. So here is the F drops and we add we and E. Let's write it on the board. A leaf is singular and the plural form leaves. So here is the F drops and we add E, we, E and S. For example, alive. To make the plural form of live, here again F drops and we add VE and S, lives. We have also an animal that is ending with F, a wolf. To make plural form, again F drops and we add VES. Let's write it on the board. A wolf. To make plural form this noun, F goes down, drops, and we add VE. So becomes walls. F here again drops. And the next rule here is, here we go down, here we go down. Now, the topic is here, personal possessions. What is possession? Possession is the things, the objects that we have. For example, a shirt. It is my shirt. So this is my possession. For example, a camera. I have a camera. So camera is my possession. We have lots of possessions. For example, a book is a possession. I have a book. So a book is my possession. Here we have some possessions. Possession means the things we have got, the objects we have. For example, a pen. This is my possession because it is my pen. A shirt. It is my shirt. So this is my possession. For example, a jacket. I have a jacket. So jacket is my possession. So the things we have is our possession. We have here lost property. Property and possession, they are the same. The things that you have. And here we have some lost property, missing property. Let's have a look at these missing property, lost property. We have some objects on the picture here. Now, let's have a look at them. We have numbers for each possessions. Number 1, is it singular or plural? Singular, so we say a camera. Number 2, 1, 2, 3. So this is plural. Singular form, a dress. The plural form is dresses. Number 3, a false thief. Singular form, tooth, a false tooth. The plural form, we have 1, 2, 3. So the plural form is false thief. Look at number 4. There is one thing, one object. So a radio. Number 5, let's have a look at number 5. So 1 and 2. So this is plural. A jacket, jackets, or we can say a coat, or a coat is singular, but we have 2. So we say coats. We add s. Number 6, 1, 2, 3. So bags. Singular form, a bag. The plural form is bags because we have 1, 2, 3 bags. So bags, the plural form. Number 7, singular, a laptop. Number 8, 1, 2, 3 pairs of shoes. So shoes, the plural form. Number 9, let's have a look at number 9. 1, 2, 3. So it is plural again. Suitcases. Like a suitcase, suitcases, plural form. Number 10, again there is only one, singular. So we say an umbrella. Number 11, singular. We can say a bike or a bicycle. Number 12, 1, 2. So it's not singular, it is plural. So diaries. Here is the Y drops and we add IES. A diary, diaries. Here we say diaries. Number 13, singular, and this is a mobile phone. This is a mobile phone. Number 14, 1 and 2. A watch, but we have 2. So the plural form, watches. Number 15, again 1 and 2. So wallets. A wallet, the plural form, wallets. We add S. And number 16, an ID card. 1, 2, 3. ID cards. We add S again. Number 17, I think this is the last possession. This is the last property. An MP3 player. So we have these singular and plural forms. So I ask you, I tell you the number, you tell me what it is or what are they. Number 7. What is number 7? Let's have a look at number 7. A laptop. What's number 12? Let's have a look at number 12. Number 12, diaries. Another one. What's number 15? Wallets. Now, let's write on exercise 4, let's write the plural forms. A bike, the plural form becomes bikes. We add only S. A credit card, so we add again S, credit cards. A nationality. So, as you see, nouns ending with Y, Y goes down, drops, and we add I, E, S. So, nationalities. A waitress. Nouns ending with double S, we add ES. A waitress, waitresses. A person. This noun is irregular. So to make plural form, we say people. F. A camera. We only add S. G. An address. As you see, waitress, waitresses. Address, ending with double S, we add ES. An address, addresses. A man. Irregular form, so we say man. A country. Ending with Y again, so Y goes down, so we say countries. Let's write on here. And the last one is a woman. The plural form, woman. So A turns into E. So these are the singular and plural forms. Let's repeat it very quickly. A book, books. A jacket, jackets. A camera, cameras. The second rule here, let's go up very quickly. Oops. Let's erase it first, sorry. Here we go up. Let's go up. Watch. Nouns ending with CH. Watch, watches. A beach, beaches. A witch, witches. We have also nouns ending with double S. Address, dresses. An address, addresses. A princess, princesses. So we have also nouns ending with Y. A diary, diaries. A baby, babies. A city, cities. A country, countries. We have also irregular forms like a person, people. A man, men. A woman, woman. A leaf, leaves. A wolf, wolves. Now, the next topic is, let's get to the next page on here. On the next page, we have this, that, these, and those. Let's zoom a bit more. There we go. Right. Let's go down. This, that, these, and those. This, that, these, those. We use this for singular nouns. We use that also for singular nouns. If the object is here, is close to you, we use this. If the object is there, if it's not close to you, we use that. These, we use these for, of course, plural nouns. For plural nouns, and here. And we use those again for plural nouns and there. Let's give some examples now. Singular noun. What's this? This is a pen. Now, let's have a look at the book. What's that? What's that? That's a camera. Now, let's give some examples for this, that, these, and those. We use this for singular nouns, and when it's here, we use that again for singular nouns when it's there, and we use these for plural nouns when here, and we use those for plural nouns when it's there. Now let's give some examples for this, that, these, and those. For singular nouns when it's here, what is this? This is a mobile phone. It's here. Now, what's that? It's there and singular noun. What's that? We say that's a mobile phone. For plural nouns, we use these and when they are here. So we say, what are these? These are mobile phones. The difference, when they are there, what are those? What are those? Those are mobile phones. These are mobile phones. Those are mobile phones. Let's repeat it. What's this? This is a mobile phone. What's that? That's a mobile phone. And plural forms, what are these? These are mobile phones. What are those? Those are mobile phones. Let's write them on the board. What's this? Singular and singular word, singular noun, and here. So we say this is a mobile phone. And when it's there, we say, what's that? So we say, that's a mobile phone. And for plural forms, and when they are here, we say, what are these? And we answer, we say, these are mobile phones, plural form, and here. These are mobile phones, and here. When it's there, we say, oh, we use are for plural forms. What are those? So we say, those are mobile phones. Again, plural, but the difference is, this one is there. Let's have a look at the examples on the book. A. What's this in English? It's an umbrella. We can say this is an umbrella or it's an umbrella. Let's write it. And now it's there. So we say, what's that in English? It's a, or we can say that's a camera. And now let's have a look at C, picture C. On picture C and picture D, the possessions are plural. What are these in English? So they are watches, or we can say these are watches. What are those? We have three things and there. So we say they are false teeth. So for singular things, what's this? This is a pen, or we can say it's a pen. Or let's repeat it. What's this? This is a mobile phone, or we can say it's a mobile phone. It's a singular thing. What's that? That's a mobile phone, or again you can say it's a mobile phone. For plural forms, what are these? Or you can say what are they? The answer, you can say these are mobile phones or they are mobile phones. When they are there, what are those? Those are mobile phones, or you can say they are mobile phones. Now we get to the next unit, 2A. Let's zoom in first and check what unit 2A is about. Unit 2 is about adjectives and have got and has got forms. Let's start with adjectives. But what is adjective? Adjectives describe nouns, and adjectives always come before the nouns. Let's give some examples for adjectives. Look at the box. We have some adjectives in the box. Let's check them. Here we go. New, old, good, bad, cheap, expensive, beautiful, ugly, easy, difficult, big, small, early, late, fast, slow, young, old, right, wrong, nice, great, important, favorite. So these are the adjectives, and we said adjectives describe nouns. Let's give some examples to describe nouns. For example, my cousin. My cousin is a tall man. Tall man. Let's write it on the board. My cousin is a tall man. So, what is the adjective here? The adjective here is tall, and the noun here is man. As you see, adjectives always come before the noun. They describe the nouns. The opposite of tall is short. My mom is a short woman. Let's write it. My mom, or we can say my mother is, or my mother's, a short is the adjective and woman is the noun. Short is the adjective, and always adjectives comes before the nouns to describe it. We have, of course, more examples here. Let's start with the first one, new. I have a new car. Let's repeat it. I've got a new car. So what is the noun here? What is the adjective here? Adjective is a new. Noun is car. So the adjective describes the noun. I have a new car. So the noun here, the noun is car and the adjective here is new. What is the opposite of new? What's the opposite of new? The opposite of new is old. We can use old for objects. We can also use old for people. Let's give examples first for objects. I have a new car and but I have an old mobile phone. So I need to buy a new one. So old here, again, as you see, is the adjective. Mobile phone is the noun. Again, adjective describes the noun. Here we use old for object. We can also use old for people. Let's give you the example for people. My uncle. My uncle is around 60 years old. So my uncle is an old man. He's an old man. My uncle's an old man. The adjective here again is the old and the noun is man. Let's write it, adjective and noun. Let's have a look at the second one, good, and the opposite of good is bad. I have a good job, for example, because I love my job. Job is the noun and good is the adjective. The opposite of good is bad. For example, today is a bad day because the weather is really rainy, so today is a bad day. I don't like the rainy day, so today is a bad day. Let's have a look at the next examples. Cheap and expensive. Cheap is about the price, is about the amount of money. If something is cheap, it's less money. Expensive, a lot of money. For example, a pen is only 2 Turkish liras or 5 Turkish liras. So a pen, it's a cheap pen. Or chewing gum. You chew it, it is only 2 Turkish liras or 1 Turkish liras. Or a bottle of water, it is very cheap. Let's write it. A bottle of water is very cheap. On this example, we can use, as you see, very before adjectives. We always use very before the adjectives. Pen is a cheap thing. A bottle of water is a cheap thing, object. Like tea is only 1 Turkish liras. So tea is cheap. The opposite of cheap is expensive. For example, Ferrari is an expensive car. Ferrari is an expensive car. Let's write it. Ferrari is an, the adjective here, expensive car. So the adjective is expensive and the noun is car. Let's give one more example for expensive. Diamonds. They are not cheap. Diamonds are very expensive. Diamonds. Just a second. Diamonds. Here we go. Yes. Diamonds are very expensive. The next adjective here is beautiful. Who is really beautiful? My mom is a beautiful woman. Or you can say my mom is a very beautiful woman. Let's write it. My mom is a very beautiful woman. So, we can use very before adjectives and we use nouns after adjectives. The opposite of beautiful is ugly. Let's give an example for ugly. These buildings design is very ugly. Right. And the next adjective here, easy, and the opposite of easy is difficult. I think, here we go, I think English is an easy language. And the opposite of easy is difficult. Of course, Chinese or Japanese is a very difficult language. Let's write it. Chinese is a very difficult language. So, easy and difficult, they are opposites. The next one, big and small. Big. Elephant is a big animal, is a large animal. Let's write it. Elephant is elephants a very big animal. or a kind of fish, shark, is a very big animal, or we can say fish. And the opposite of big is small. Let's give an example for small. Mouse is a small animal. Or I have a small house. Right. So, small and big, they are opposites. The next one, early and late. I always, let's say I always get up at 7 o'clock. So, I am an early bird because I always get up early. Let's write it. I always get up early. Here is the early is not an adjective, it's a time adverb. But if I get up early, so I am an early bird. And the opposite of early is late. Like let's say I go to bed very late. I go to bed very late. I stay up. So I am a night owl. Let's write it. I always go to bed late. The next one is fast. Now, let's give a fast animal. For example, cheetah is a very fast animal. Let's write. Cheetah is a very fast, or we can say fast, animal. Or Ferrari is a very fast car. So, noun, the adjective, and we always use very before the adjective. What is the opposite of fast? The opposite of fast is slow. Now, let's give some examples for slow. So, cheetah is a fast animal. Rabbit, actually not rabbit, turtle. Yes, turtle is a very slow animal. Let's write it. Turtles, let's write with plural form. Turtles, so are very fast animals. Here we say animals because plural. The rule is nouns have plural form, but adjectives have no plural form. So we can't say turtles are slow animals. Nouns have plural form. Adjectives have no plural forms. The next adjective, young, and the opposite of is old. Here we use old, as you see, for people. Let's start with young. My cousin. My cousin is only 17 years old. So, he is a young boy. The adjective here is young, and the noun here is noun. The opposite of young is old. My grandfather, now he is 75 years old. So, he is an old man. He is an old man. Let's write it. My grandfather is 74 years old now. So, he is an old man. Man is the noun and old is the adjective. Right and wrong. Let's give these examples. For example, she are a student. She are a student. Are. This is the right answer or wrong answer. Of course, we can't say she are. We must say she is. So here is the are is the wrong answer. Are here is the wrong answer. Let's write wrong again. Here we go. Again, that's the wrong answer. But if I say she is a student, here is the right answer. But she are is the wrong answer. So here is the right answer. We have also nice, great, important, and favorite. Let's start with nice. Like Marmaris is a nice place for summer holiday. Marmaris is a nice place for summer holiday. Let's write it. Marmaris is a nice place for summer holiday. Let's write it. Marmaris is a nice place for summer holiday. So, nice is the adjective, place is the noun. The next one, great. I really love my job, so I have a great job. I have a great job. I have a great job. Or, for example, Messi is a great footballer. Lionel Messi is a great footballer. He's a great, or we can say fantastic player. Football player, or we can say footballer. We can also say footballer. The next adjective is important. Today, I have a meeting, but this meeting is very important. So I say, today, I have a very important meeting. Let's write it. I have today, I have a very important meeting. So, important is the adjective, meeting is the noun. And the last one is favorites. Favorite color, for example. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is green, or my favorite colors are green and blue. Let's write them. My favorite color. So, favorite is the adjective, color is the noun here. My favorite color is green. So, we have these adjectives. Now, let's have a look at the word orders. Adjective, word order, and with very. Look at these sentences and then choose the correct words in these rules. She is late. It's a small bag. It's a very difficult questions. Those are my new shoes. So, rule number 1. We put adjectives before or after the verb be. We put adjectives before or after the verb be. Look at the first example. She is late. She is late. So, what's the adjective here? Late is the adjective. And the rule says we put adjectives before or after the adjective. Of course, we put adjectives after the verb be. What is verb be on here? Verb be is to be. S is the to be. So we put adjectives after the verb be. Let's write it. This is the first rule. We put adjectives after the verb be. Number 2, it's a small bag. It's a small bag. And the rule says we put adjectives before or after a noun. It's a small bag. Here we go again. It's a small bag. So, what's the adjective here and what's the noun here? The adjective here is small. Let's write it. So, small is the adjective, bag is the noun. So, adjectives come here, of course, before the noun. So, we put adjectives before the noun. Number 3, it's a very difficult question. It's a very difficult question. And the rule says we put very before or after adjectives. Of course, here we put very before adjectives. We put very before adjectives. Let's write it on the board again. It's a very difficult question. So, we use very before the adjectives. Let's write the rule. We put very before adjectives. And the last rule. Adjectives are plural with plural nouns, or adjectives aren't plural with plural nouns. Those are my new shoes. Those are my new shoes. Here we go. Those are my new shoes. So, what's the adjective here and what's the plural noun here? The plural noun is shoes. Shoe, shoes. But adjectives aren't plural with plural nouns because adjectives have no plural form. So we can't say news. So adjectives aren't plural with plural nouns. Let's give another example. I have old books. Is this right or wrong? Books, yes, we can use with plural nouns, but as you see, adjectives have no plural form. So I have old books. You can say I have maybe very old books. But adjectives have no plural form. Now we have the grammatical point here is have got positive forms, negative forms, questions, and short answers. There we go. We use have got when what objects we have, like the things we have. For example, I have a blue shirt, or I have a nice trousers. I have nice trousers. Like I have very old books. So we can say I have, we can say I have got, but we use contractions when we speak. So we say I've got, we have got, we've got, you have got, we say you've got, they have got, we say they've got. Like I've got a nice house. I've got a new car. I've got an old CD player. Let's write them. I, we, you, and they. With these subject pronouns, we use have. And got here is optional. You can say I have a new car. I have a new car, or you can say I have got. But especially when you speak, use the contractions, short forms. So we say I've got a new car. You got a new car. We've got a new car. They've got a new car. Let's write them. I have got, so we say I've got. We have got. We've got. You have got. You've got. They have got, we say they've got. And the other subject pronouns are he, she, it. When we form them, we say he has got, she has got, it has got, and use the short forms. He's got a nice jacket. He's got a nice house. He's got old books. She's got a nice dress. Let's write them. And also, it has got. So we say, it's got. It's got gray color. It's got gray color. Let's write them. I've got, as you see on the video, I've got a blue shirt. Here, noun is the shirt and blue is the adjective. Here I describe my shirt, how it is. Like, we've got a big house. Like, they've got a, we can use these adjectives on here. They've got cheap. They've got a cheap, for example, TV. And with singular subject pronouns with he, she, and it, we use has got. Got is the optional. You don't have to use it. So he has got, we say he's got. She's got. And it's got. Like, he's got a new car. She's got a nice dress, let's say. And it's got gray color. It's got gray color. It's got gray color. Or, for example, I've got a mobile phone. I've got a mobile phone. And my mobile phone has got, or I can say it's got a camera. My mobile phone has got a camera. So my mobile, the subject is it, so we can say it's got a camera. Let's write them again. My mobile phone has got a camera. Or we can say here, we can use the subject pronoun, it has got, but use short forms. It's got a camera. Now, let's look at the photo. What's his name? His name is Alan. His name is Alan. Let's look at the picture. He has got, or we say he's got. He's got, and let's use the adjectives. He's got a new mobile phone. He's got a big TV. He's got a big TV in his room. Let's look at the other possessions. What possessions has he got? He's got a new mobile phone. He's got a big TV. He's got a new guitar. And he's got, I think this is a bit old. So he's got an old computer. Let's write them. Alan has got. Or with people's names, we can say also, Alan's got. Alan's got a new mobile. Alan's got an old computer. And Alan's got, let's get, this one is a sofa, or sorry, it's an armchair. So Alan's got a nice chair, or we can say comfortable armchair. Armchair is for one person. Only one person can sit on it. And let's have a look at now his grandmother. His grandmother's names. Let's see what her name is. Yes. Her name's Mary. Yes. Mary is Alan's grandmother. So let's look at the picture. She's got, she has got, or we can say Mary has got. Oh, she's got, Mary has got, or we can say Mary has got. We can say she has got, but always use the short form. So Mary's got, she's got. She's got a lovely cat. She's got a lovely cat. Lovely, it's like nice, very beautiful. She's got a lovely, or we can say beautiful cat. Let's see. Oh, she's got flowers, and she's got also a new armchair. She's got a new armchair. There we go. Now let's get back. The questions on here. Before we start, let's look at 3A. Let's have a look at 3A. And these adjectives make sentences with these words. Let's get back to adjectives again. And we put them in the right order. These words are mixed, and we are going to put them in the right order. We are going to put these words in the right order. Let's start with number 2. That's the, what is the adjective? What is the noun? That's the right answer. Right is the adjective, answer is the noun. So we always use adjectives before nouns. That's the right answer. Number 3. So let's put them in the right order again. Those dresses are very expensive. Those dresses are very expensive. Number 4. It's a cheap watch. Cheap is the adjective, watch is the noun. So we use adjectives before nouns. It's a cheap watch. Number 5. The subject pronoun here, they, and to be is are. They are very good cameras. They are very good cameras. So, cameras, the noun, good is the adjective, and we use very before adjectives, subject pronoun, and to be. This is the right order. And the last one. That's a very difficult question. That's a very difficult question. That's a very difficult question. Now, we have got and has got forms. Like to positive forms are I have got, you have got, if you remember we have got, they have got, and we use short forms. I've got, you've got, we've got, she's got, he's got, it's got. He has got, we say he's got. She has got, we say she's got, and it has got, it's got. The negative forms are I haven't got, you haven't got, we haven't got, they haven't got. And with singular subject pronouns he, she, it, we say he hasn't got, she hasn't got, it hasn't got. Let's say I've got a new mobile phone, but I haven't got a car, for example. I've got a mobile phone, but it hasn't got a camera. My mobile phone is very old, so my mobile phone hasn't got a camera. Or we can say it hasn't got a camera. My brother hasn't got a house. So we say he hasn't got a house. Now let's write these forms on the board. Negative forms of have got. With the subject pronouns I, we, you, and they, we say haven't got. Haven't got. With singular subject pronouns he, she, and it, we say hasn't got. Hasn't got. Like, I haven't got a car. We haven't got, for example, we haven't got a house. You haven't got a, for example, we can say you haven't got an English book. For example, you haven't got an English book. And with singular subject pronouns, he hasn't got, she hasn't got, it hasn't got. For example, he hasn't got, on this picture, he's got a computer, but I think he hasn't got a laptop. He hasn't got a laptop. And it hasn't got. As you remember, I've got a mobile phone, but my mobile phone hasn't got a camera. Or we can say it hasn't got a camera. Now let's jump on to question forms with have got. Here we go. Question forms of have got. So, when we make questions with have got forms, have and has come in the first place. And then we use subject pronouns and then got. Let's write them on the board. Have and has comes in the first place. And these are yes-no questions. These are yes-no questions. Have and the subject pronouns I, we, you, and they. Plus we can use got. It is optional. And the singular subject pronouns he, she, it. Plus we use got. For example, have you got a car? Have you got a flat? Have you got a mobile phone? With these questions, we give short answers. Have you got a car? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Have you got a house? Yes, I have, maybe. Or no, I haven't. Has your mobile phone got a camera? Yes, it has. No, it hasn't. So let's write them on the board again. Have you got a new mobile phone. My mobile phone is new. So I say the answer is positive. Yes, I have. Let's say maybe my mobile phone is not new. It is old. So I say no, I haven't. Another example with yes/no question. We have the blank here, and your brother got a house. So as you see, the subject pronoun, the subject here is singular, your brother, which is he. So here we use has. Has your brother got a house? No, he hasn't. This is the negative way of giving answers for yes/no question. If the answer is yes, we say yes, he has. This is how we give short answers with yes/no questions. Let's give the last one before we get on to the listening part. Your mobile phone got a camera. So look at the subject again. Your mobile phone. It's a singular subject. So it's. So we use again has. Has your mobile phone got a camera? The answer is yes. Let's start with positive forms. Yes, it has. No, it hasn't. So look at the grammatical points on here. Look again at the text about Alan and Mary and find all the examples of have got and all the examples of has got, negative forms, haven't got and hasn't got. Let's start with Alan. Alan, what things are important in my life? Well, I've got an old car. So the first example is I've got the positive forms, an old car. That's number one. It isn't very fast, but I love it. What else? Well, my mobile's very important to me. Well, my mobile is very important to me. It's got all my friends' phone numbers. So my mobile phone, it's got, it has got. So that's number two. It's got all my friends' phone numbers on it and like my photos, music, everything. Number three starts with negative forms. I haven't got a laptop. That's number three. But I've got an old computer. That's the positive form. That's number four. That's important to me for school. And I've got a big TV in my room. That's number five. So here we have positive and negative forms. Now let's get to Alan's grandmother. Her name's Mary. Let's open the first page, the second page, and have a look at what she has got and what she hasn't got. Mary, what's important to me? Well, I've got this very expensive watch. So she's got a very expensive watch. That's number one with the positive forms. She's got very expensive watch. It's from Ben. Ben is her husband. It's from Ben, my husband, and I love it. So she loves her watch. And my diary. That's really important to me too. Ben, her husband, Ben hasn't got a diary. So that's number 2 with negative forms. He's got everything on his mobile these days. That's the positive form for number 3. And my new bicycle is important to me because we haven't got a car. So he hasn't got a car, but he's got a bicycle, and his bicycle is very new. The negative form here, we haven't got a car. Mary and Ben, they haven't got a car. Well, and the last one, we've got a beautiful cat. As you see on the photo, she's got a very beautiful cat. And this is the last example of positive ones. So let's get back to the page, previous page, and very quickly have a look at them on grammatical points. Look again. Oh, before that, we go on with 4b. Read the text again, find all the adjectives. We have, of course, adjectives here which describe the nouns. I've got an old car. So adjectives come before the noun. Old car. That's number 1. Number 2, it isn't very fast. Fast is number 2. What else? Well, my mobile phone, very important to me. Important is number 3. It's got all my friends' phone numbers on it. My photos, music, everything. I haven't got a laptop, but I've got an old computer. Computer is a noun. Old is the adjective. So old is an adjective. The next one, that's important to me. Important again. And I've got a big TV. TV is the noun. Big is the adjective. So these are the adjectives on Alan's text. Now, let's jump onto Mary's text and find all the adjectives. Here we go. Again, what's important to me? Important is an adjective. I've got this very expensive watch. Watch is a noun, but expensive watch. Expensive is the adjective, describes the noun, describes the watch. It's from Ben, my husband, and I love it. And my diary, that's important to me too. Ben hasn't got a diary. He's got everything on his mobile these days. And my new bicycle. So new is another adjective. And important, we haven't got a car. Well, we've got a beautiful cat. So beautiful is the last adjective on Mary's text. Here we go. Now, the grammatical points. So, for positive forms, fill in the gaps with short forms. Have, has, haven't, and hasn't. I, we, you, they. With the subject pronouns, we use have got. But always use the short forms. I've got, you've got, we've got, they've got. And with the other subject pronouns, singular subject pronouns, he has got, but we say he's got, she's got, it's got. He's got, she's got, and it's got. And when it comes to negative forms, I haven't got, you haven't got, we haven't got, they haven't got, and she hasn't got, he hasn't got, and it hasn't got. Let's write it. I, we, you, they haven't got, and he, she, it hasn't got. There we go. Let's Let's get to the next page and look at exercise 7. Fill in the gaps with the correct form of have got. Look, it says positive, so you make positive forms. I've got a new camera. Number 2, it is negative, so we make it negative. She hasn't got a very big house. You and positive, so we use short forms. You've got a nice car. Number 4, negative. So let's make it negative. We haven't got a computer. Number 5, I, negative again, haven't. You can also say haven't, or I haven't got your mobile number. Number 6, he, and the positive again, so he's got a very good TV, but he hasn't got a DVD player. Number 7, as you see, we have people's names here. When we have people's names, we cannot use short forms, so we have to use full forms. Have got, and it's a plural subject. We have 2 people, we use Mary and Ben, like they have got a beautiful cat called Lily. Lily is the name of their cat. And the last one, a dog, and negative, they haven't got a dog. Number 8, think of a friend and write 5 things she has got or he has got, and 5 things she or he hasn't got. Let's talk about now my brother. My brother, what has he got? Like, he's got a new mobile phone, he's got a car, he's got a new car, he's got a house, he's got a baby. What he hasn't got? He hasn't got a laptop. He doesn't use it. Like he hasn't got a jacket. He doesn't like jackets. Right. My brother, he hasn't got a cat. He hasn't got a dog. But he's got a house, he's got a new car, he's got a baby, but he hasn't got a house or he hasn't got a dog. This is how we make negative forms and positive forms. Let's have a look at where Mary and Ellen are. The question is, where are they? Let's look at the picture and find the answer. Where are Mary and Ellen? They are in a shop. They are in a shop. Now, where are Mary and Ellen? Let's have a look at the picture and find out where they are. Where are they? They are in the shop. And who is she? She is the sales assistant. So in the shop, the sales assistant asks some questions about the products. For example, she is asking, have you got a camera? And Ellen says, have you got a laptop? And Ellen says, no, I haven't. This is the answer column. And this is the guess column. So, for Mary, for example, has Mary got a laptop? I think she hasn't got a laptop. So, if no, you put a cross. How about camera? Have you got a camera? And Ellen says, I think Ellen hasn't got a camera. So, you put a cross. How about Mary? I think Mary hasn't got a camera. So we put a cross. How about MP3 player? I think Alan hasn't got MP3 player because I think he listens to music on his mobile phone. So you put a cross. How about Mary? Have you got an MP3 player? I am now the sales assistant. I think Mary says, no, I haven't. I think she hasn't got an MP3 player. So we put a cross. The next one, radio. I think Alan hasn't got a radio. How about Mary? I think yes, she's got a radio. And the next one, DVD player. I think Alan's got a DVD player. That's my guess. Maybe he hasn't got. How about the Mary? I think yeah, she watches some films on her DVD player. I think she's got a DVD player. These are my guesses. Now let's listen to the right answers. Here we go.
Track 35.
Hello, have you got time to answer some questions? It's a product survey about computers, cameras, TVs, that sort of thing.
Yes, okay, sure.
Oh, good. Thanks. Right, first question. Have you got a laptop?
No, I haven't. But I've got an old computer.
And you, madam, have you got a laptop?
Yes, I have. But it's not very good.
So the answer is yes. Yes, I have. So she's got a laptop. So let's put a tick. The next one, camera.
Thanks. Right, next question. Have you got a camera?
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have. So the answer is yes, she's got a camera. How about Alan?
And what about you, sir? Have you got a camera?
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't. So Alan hasn't got a camera. So my guess is right. Perfect.
take photos with my mobile.
Right. And have you got an MP3 player?
What's an MP3 player?
They're for music. They're very small.
Oh, those things. No, I haven't got one of those.
So, has Mary got an MP3 player? No, she hasn't. So let's put a cross. My guess is correct, is right. How about for Alan?
And you, sir, have you got an MP3 player?
Yes, I have.
Have you got...
So, here my guess is wrong because Alan's got MP3 player. Let's put a tick.
a radio?
No, I haven't. I listen to the radio on my mobile.
Has Alan got a radio? No, he hasn't because he listens to music on his mobile phone. So, that's right for me. My guess is right. How about for Mary?
And you, madam?
Yes, I have.
Thanks.
Has Mary got a radio? Yes, she has. Let's put a tick. And the last one, DVD player. Has Alan got a DVD player? Has Mary got a DVD player?
Right. The last question. Have you got a DVD player?
Yes, I have. I watch a lot of DVDs.
And
Alan, have you got a DVD player? And Alan says, yes, I have. I watch a lot of films. So the answer is right, and my guess is also right. And how about for Mary? Has she got a DVD player?
And you, madam, have you got a DVD player?
Yes, I have, but it's very old.
Right. Well, madam, we've got some very good DVD players at the moment.
Has she got a DVD player? Yes, she has, but it is very old. So, most of my guesses are correct. Now look at the yes/no questions again very quickly. Look at here. These are yes/no questions with short answers. Have you got a camera? And we say, yes, I have. No, I haven't. Yes, I have. No, I haven't. And he, she. Has he? Has Alan? Has Mary? Has she got a DVD player? Yes, she has. Has Alan? Has he got a DVD player? No, he hasn't. And the subject pronoun here is plural. So we don't use has, we use have. Have they got any cheap TVs? Yes, they have. This is the positive form. Or no, they haven't. We have also double H question. The subject is you, so we use what have you. What have you got in your bag? Or, for example, what have you got? Let's write the question first. What have you got in your wallet? Now, let's have a look at my wallet and check what have I got in my wallet. This is my wallet, and let's see what have I got in my wallet. I've got some ID cards, I've got credit cards in my wallet, and I've got some money in my wallet. Another question, what have I got in your pocket? I've got a coin in my wallet. I've got a pen in my pocket. These are my front pocket, and this is my back pocket. So I've got a pen, a coin in my front pocket, and I've got a wallet in my back pocket. What have I got in my wallet? I've got credit cards, ID cards, and some money in my wallet. Thank you guys. That's it for today. See you next time.